Hey, long time no video. Um, it is Thursday, July 2nd. There is a video on my YouTube channel that on my original YouTube channel that I don't know if I'm going to post. Actually, you know what? I'll post it on my life as a bipolar mom YouTube channel, but I'm not going to post it on the Facebook because it's repetitive because I was still depressed. And I just want to be current. So I haven't made a video in a long time. I'm doing better, but I really didn't have many updates, but now I have an update, and that is for the first time in probably 15 years, I'm going to be talking to a therapist in 2 weeks. So the last time I talked to my doctor, I was telling her that I had been doing better, but my stepson had invited a friend from college to come and stay overnight, and I got super freaked out. But instead of telling him he couldn't do it, I decided to book a hotel room, and I thought that would make me okay, because that is one of my biggest triggers for making me manic is if I'm having visitors company. I don't know why, but it is. So I hired people to come clean my house, and I booked a room actually for 2 nights because she was going to stay here for 2 nights. And she ended up only staying for one, but I used the hotel room anyway. The night before she came, 3 hours of sleep. And I took so much medication. I should have been out like a log for 12 hours. 3 hours after I took my medicine, I was up. I could not go back to sleep. I tried taking 1 milligram of Klonopin to help me sleep. Didn't work. I tried taking an Ambien. Didn't work. I just was up. I could not go back to sleep. I tried meditating. I tried listening to this book on this audio book that helps me fall asleep. Couldn't do that. So basically, when I talked to my doctor the last time, I told her this whole thing, and she said, I really think that you should see a therapist about this. She said, a lot of times people go to therapy and they need to identify their, for lack of a better word, trigger. I can't remember the word that she used, but she said, I feel that you have some OCD over people coming to your house. She's like, do you feel like everything needs to be perfect? And I said, yes. And she said, a therapist can work on this with you. She said, and then when I told her, because I'm very blessed. I live in a great neighborhood where we have access to a lake, jet skis, a beach. It's just where I live, people have summer homes here. Some people, it started out actually as a community of only people like from New York City to have summer homes. Most people live year round now, but when I told her that, my stepson just wanted to show his friend like the biking trails and, take her out on the boat, our neighbor's boat and a jet ski, she was like, you live in such a great place. She said, I don't even think why are you worried? People just want to have fun. If you give them a place to, sleep at night and food. And I said, well, I worry about food because I want to make sure that I have food that they enjoy. And, I said, but I know my best friend who I'm afraid to have come here this summer, she just wants to see me. And, my house isn't a disaster. So as long as people can shower, eat, and sleep, either they're my, son's friends or my friends that want to take advantage of the outside activities or just hang out with me, because I can be fun sometimes to hang out with. Yeah, she was like, I think you can work with somebody, and I think this can be fixed so that you can have people over and your kids can have people over. So yeah, exciting news. I have a teletherapy appointment on July 15th, and I'm also going to talk about, I told the therapist over text, I want to talk about my sister who passed away too, because that's been something I have not, I've gone to one meeting, a grief group for bereaved parents. I took my mom to it. We social distanced outside. We just brought lawn chairs. It was in a parking lot. And it was the first time that I had been to something like that. My mother did two different grief groups, but they were through her church, and they talked about, God and helping through Christ and through God. And that's just not something that I just don't want to, I don't want to, that's not how I want to approach it. So, yeah. What am I at? Oh, I'm at almost 6 minutes. Other thing is just that I've been exercising like crazy. It's been awesome. I've been doing my cardio box classes on Zoom with the great teacher Andre, and also a heavy bag class, which I did hurt my knuckles. So I have to take a break from that. And I'm doing a 4-mile run for Valiant Soldier. It's a organization that helps PTSD soldiers with PTSD. So that's going to be Saturday. It's 4 miles, and at every mile you do 22 push-ups, because unfortunately, 22 veterans kill themselves every day, I believe, is the unfortunate statistic. So that's other things that are going on with me, just lots of exercise, which is great. And yeah, so that's my update. Hope everyone's having an awesome, responsible, socially distant day, week, and holiday weekend. Wear your masks. Stay the heck away from people. You don't have to go to a party. This is life and death. This is life and death. So, yeah, that's just a little bit of a soapbox. 7 minutes, 12 seconds. I don't know. This might be too long. If not, happy 4th.